King D D D D D D King D D D D D King D D D King D D D King 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 D
Wow! Come on, bitch! It's Sonic Speed!
Happy summer, everybody. Dude, come on, I like this shirt. I can only wear it like 2 times a year. Anyways, we're gonna be talking about a character you guys really wanted, and I was surprised at because I didn't expect people to like Dedede so much. Like, it's just Dedede. What's so special about him?
The few Kirby games I've played were Superstar Ultra on the DS and Kirby Air Ride, which, for being honest, was tickling my Mario Kart bone more than anything.
I do like the Kirby games, don't get me wrong, but I don't like them that much. I don't really have a history with them, and I never played them when I was younger.
But you wanted him, so I will oblige. Dedede is the villain of the Kirby series, except not really. Like, can you really call him a villain? He doesn't really do things that are all that bad, and he even helps Kirby sometimes. So, anti-hero? No, please, why? No!
Can you see all of me? Walk into my mystery.
Let's just call him an antagonist. A greedy, obese penguin-looking antagonist. He steals your food or something. Dedede is the self-proclaimed king of Dreamland. How? Why? Nope, we just get the what.
I used to get feels on the bitch.
So basically, he's king of the land and serves as Kirby's final boss. Except not all the time, and even sometimes he helps him out. You could say Bowser is the same with Mario games, but Bowser actually does bad crap. He breaks things, he steals people. Dedede just steals food and eats it. Like, dude, gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins. Do you not understand you're going to hell? Do you not? Even in the Kirby Right Back At Ya anime, he was always concocting some sort of silly scheme that realistically didn't do much harm, but was always for his selfish ambitions. Yeah, to clobber dat dare Kirby, if I'm putting that correctly. And to the kids out there, yes, Kirby had an anime. Dedede, then, has been one of the most recurring characters in the Kirby series, even more than Meta Knight, so it's no surprise that fans wanted him in Smash Bros., and heck, apparently he was scrapped for Smash 64. So it's interesting how Sakurai only decided in Brawl that he wanted to include him. Even more interesting is that he was one of the few Brawl newcomers that got a lot of his moves and animations changed in Smash 4. You could basically call him Dedede 2.0 with how much was changed. One of the most obvious changes was his side B, the Waddle Dee or Gordo Toss. In Brawl, this move usually threw out a Waddle Dee or Waddle Do, with the occasional Gordo. No, not that one, you goofball. And Gordo, due to the rarity, would do more damage. In Smash 4, however, they ditched the Waddle Dees and Doos and then just give him the Gordo. These guys were probably decided to be Dedede's side B because they're his loyal minions. All of them. Dedede literally chucks them at his enemies like, hey, go get him, I don't want to deal with this. And in the case of the Gordo, he actually hits them with his hammer, which lets you dictate the angle it goes at, which is pretty neat. Gordos actually function very similarly to how they do in the Kirby games, as they're near indestructible, they hurt a lot, and can get stuck on walls. Then some of his less meaningful moves got changed too. His forward aerial, back aerial, and down aerial all were changed to typical hammer swings, which comes with stronger knockback and killing capabilities. His down tilt also changed to a goofy little somersault, and even his dash attack utilizes super armor now. So you can trick unknowing enemies into trying to hit you, and then you fall on them and eat shit, but at least they're hurt too. A move I was sad to see changed was his final smash. Originally being the Big Gay Dance.
A big gay dance.
I mean, Waddle Dee Army memes. Now it's Dedede Burst, which is just lame. This is lame. Why would you do this?
It's like the dance had so much more spunk and personality to it. This is just
Other than moves that got changed, his insanely broken chain grab from Brawl was removed. And thank God, that thing was the only reason he was high on the tier list. But Dedede actually has many moves and many moves and animations directly inspired by things he does in his games, so let's go through them all. First and foremost, his jump and double jump. This is taken straight from his boss fights and basically any appearance he makes. Just like Kirby, he inflates himself up to do multiple jumps. In some boss fights, this is used actually as an attack, which we can kinda see referenced in his neutral air. Heck, you could say his run animation is similar to that of his run in his games too, but I feel like that's more of a stretch. He doesn't actually hold his hammer all the time in his games, which is something they did utilize in Smash, so they must have changed a few things here and there. His neutral special Inhale is another one of his iconic abilities, and just like the one in the actual games, it's really easy to avoid. Like, I don't ever recall hitting a good player with this. And honestly, it just feels like a lamer version of Kirby's. Like, dude, grow up. Like, so many other people have mouth attacks. Get another one. Another reoccurring Dedede ability is his super jump, which, as far as I can tell, looks and functions the exact same as the one in the games. He jumps super high, at an arc, and comes down very quickly. He even shoots out star projectiles when he lands, which is what Kirby uses to deal damage to him. Even in Smash, these stars can be interacted with, from things like counters or Game & Watch's bucket. This jump is also very strong, so if someone's trying to recover, you can jump over them and send them towards that bottom blast zone. His last special is his Jet Hammer, and it's not much different from that of Brawl's other than the fact that the design is different. Now I think this is just Dedede's version of Kirby's Side B, which is a reference to Kirby's hammer ability in the Kirby games, but we'll get into that when we go into Kirby's Know Your Moves. Jet Hammer could also be a reference to the Masked Dedede fight where he has a similar hammer. The only problem is this fight occurred in Superstar Ultra, an installment that released a couple months after Brawl. So who knows what referenced what?
Yeah, I mean, you do have a point. Most of his moves are just hammer swings. How much more creative could you get with them than an upswing, a downswing? He's got all of it, and it's just based off the fact that he always has hammers in his fights.
One move that's most similar to its appearances in the games is his forward smash, as it comes overhead and hits the ground.
You mean the thing where he eats shit? That can't be from his games. Are you kidding me? That's like nothing. That just looks like a dopey thing he would... No. Really? You're telling me eating shit is a valid form of attack since like the 90s? Dude, come on, pick your shit up!
Overall, the one thing I think they nailed about Dedede is how expressive he is in Smash Bros. Seriously, the style of Smash 4 just goes so well with Dedede's cartoony design. All parts of his design were just really well done. The emblem on his back, his robe, his hammer, his jet hammer, his mannerisms, and especially his facial expressions. His face is the best. When he's getting hit, when he's hitting somebody, it's really similar to how he looks in the games. You know what though, the one thing Brawl represented well about Dedede was his appearance as Subspace Emissary. If I had to think about it, no other characters really impacted the story as much as he did. This guy had a plan. He had those little Dedede badges, so when everything went to shit, he could save a couple of these trophies. It's just like, what? But yeah, he was smug and sly and kind of just like, yeah, look at me, I had a devious plan, I saved all of you, praise Dedede. I think out of everyone in Subspace Emissary, he was one of the few characters that acted like himself. He wasn't some cardboard cutout of what he should be. Maybe that's because he isn't just a storytelling device, he's actually a really fleshed out character. As far as fat penguins go, at least. Or it could be the fact that the creator, Masahiro Sakurai, was also the creator of the Kirby series. A silly little bit of trivia is that all the inaudible sounds you hear Dedede make were by Mr. Sakurai himself. He even voiced Dedede in the Japanese dub of Kirby Right Back At Ya, so it's incredible that after so many years, he's still representing the characters he created. Hashtag don't speak to Mir, my son, ever again.
So, Dedede is a very closed book in Smash. His adventure isn't a very rocky one. He was almost in Smash 64. In Brawl, he was a newcomer. He was portrayed okay, but Smash 4 did a way better job of it, in my opinion, just for the colors and aesthetics and the facial expressions especially. So, overall, Dedede in Smash, get a thumbs up, 2 thumbs up. But I think it's because of this Sakurai bias as his own character. You know, he says he doesn't do that, but come on. You must know your characters better than anyone if you made them. Anyways, this has been Alax. Take it easy, everybody. And next time, we will do a character that kind of relates to this shirt. Sort of. That's not really a spoiler. Whatever. Kat, you can say stuff. Be cute. Be cute.
Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you Yerk Diff for this tracer picture. I look disgusting, don't get me wrong, I look gross, but that is one amazing picture. It's just done so well. And Galactic Corgi, Dude, it's only right I put yours here. You've been trying to get this to me, so I'm putting it here. She'll put some respect on it. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. I don't really have much to say right now. I need to eat dinner. I don't eat dinner enough when I'm editing. I'm just like, and then it's like, oh shit, it's 8 hours. Better eat. Yeah, so maybe health is important. Anyways, I'll let you go. For all of you that stayed this long, thank you. Your viewership matters. That helps me out. And if you haven't liked the video, go and like it. You probably already did because you're a nice person. I'm out of here. Thank you and goodbye. Have a nice life. Have a nice life. That's all.